my phone, but I didn't see one.
The wedding photo.
Yeah, that's
See that?
it.
That's it. How do you feel about the record? I know you don't necessarily believe the record,
No,
but let's say it's true. How do you feel about it?
I'm happy to
Sure?
be here.
Sure. I bet.
I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate it very much.
And so you said his best man was a little crazy.
Fungi, we called him.
Fungi?
His name was Clifford, but
Uh-huh.
everybody called him Fungi.
Uh-huh.
Fungi is a type of food
Uh-huh.
made with okra,
Mhm.
and we called him Fungi because he was the class
Clown.
clown, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And so you got married and he went to Ohio State, right?
It was World War II.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether he told you or whether I remember whether he was already inducted.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated from college in 1941,
Mhm.
and he had a few months to go before he could graduate.
Mhm.
Before that, he was inducted. So he was going to be for a year, but then the war started, and he was in, for the duration. But we still decided decided to get married and planned for the whole year. My father and mother planned for the whole year. But by that time, he was already a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
And we married on a 3-day pass.
Uh-huh.
He had to go right back to his duties. But as you can see, it lasted.
It did. It did.
Hmm So he was in Ohio as a soldier. In fact, I told you that he had not finished the year when I finished.
Mhm.
So they sent him to Ohio State, engineering or something.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that was, it was given to him as part of his,
Service. Mm-hmm.
part of his graduation.
Graduation. Okay.
And I met him I finally decided to go and be with him in Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that happened, he was sent to Arizona.
Oh gosh.
And so that didn't last.
Uh-huh.
I never got to Arizona, but his parents lived in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So from Ohio State, I went to New York,
Uh-huh.
and he was,
Europe.
I was already pregnant.
Uh-huh.
So after he was sent away, I went to New York,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where we finally, I guess, met.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a few years before he came back
Mm-hmm.
from Italy.
Right. And were you worried when he was in Italy? Were you checking the news? What were you thinking when he's over there?
Every minute.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I wrote a column, I guess it was a column, about, we wrote so much, but our letters were always censored.
Mm-hmm.
So most times the letter had more
Black marks.
black marks
Uh-huh.
than anything. I had the baby before he left for Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So he was able to come to meet his son before. And by the time we got back, our son, Lyle, was over 2 years old. And then, didn't know his father. Take your hands off my father, off my mother. We managed. It was difficult at the time. We took advantage of the GI Bill of Rights. So he went a year to NYU for math. He took math classes there. Math classes with 100 students.
Wow.
So
All the guys coming back from World War II, basically. It was all GI Bill, huh?
on the GI Bill.
All the GI Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he had a year free. I mean, paid for the GI Bill, and after that, it was a struggle. He couldn't find a job. It was a real struggle. I guess I didn't know until years later that all this was planned, that black men were not supposed to have jobs, and it was a whole thing. But he just knew it was a struggle. He couldn't find a job. But then we took civil rights course. They don't call them civil rights, but you take exams. You take exams.
Civil service.
Civil service.
Thank you.
Civil service. So he took civil service exams, and I took civil service exams, and we passed whatever we took. After he passed, he just went up and up and up.
So he gets back, and then you're living together for the first time. Was it an adjustment after a couple years living alone?
That's a good question. It was an adjustment. It took a while. I don't know how to say this, but it came out all right because we lived in a one-room apartment for a while. Then my father and my parents helped when we bought a house. That took years. And then Angela had a place in New York, and she went on her job to San Francisco, and we took her place. And then we stayed for years and years in Brooklyn. I think that may have been the first time that we were able to, in a one-room place, and we had 3 children by that time, and we weren't able to really be together for a long time.
So when you became an empty nester, when your children became adults, then you kind of got to live together and enjoy each other. Is that what you mean?
It seems like there never was the 2 of us.
Really?
Our first child was a son. Somehow, there never was the 2 of us. For a while there was, but we were happy. And after we retired, we traveled a lot. We joined an organization that met every 2 years, so we went with them. Then the other 2 years we had a family reunion, so we were always traveling.
What's your favorite place you went? Your favorite place?
Guadeloupe in
Guadeloupe?
Guadeloupe.
Is that the Caribbean?
I'm sorry.
In the Caribbean, right?
Yeah, in
Oh,
the
wow.
Caribbean.
Why?
Angela, what's our association?
Yes, something like the Caribbean Anthropological Association or Society.
Okay.
And they look at the roots of the original peoples.
So we joined the organization, and every 2 years they went to another island in the Caribbean. After that, we just went with them everywhere, so we know the Caribbean pretty well.
Uh-huh.
But we fell in love with Guadeloupe and met several people there whom we already have become friends with. And we thought we would buy a place there, but we didn't. But we went back there many times, and friends of ours that we met there came to New York
Okay.
several times, and their children
Uh-huh.
came to New York and stayed with us, with my sons and his wife. I think I told you we had bought a house by that time. But then we stopped living there. Angela went to
San Francisco.
we just had a good time. And we traveled to Europe. I don't think we ever went to Asia. Angela did, but we didn't. After we retired, we just flown.
Uh-huh. And what would you say if you were asked for advice on why you've stayed married so long and why you've been happy getting married so long? What would that advice be?
I have never been able. People have asked us that many times, and I don't think he has. And I don't know what he'll say, but I don't know. I just know that we melded, and I loved him. He loved me, and that was it. If everybody asked us why, I can't tell. I can't tell them why. We had children, and then grandchildren and great grandchildren, and we all became so close that it worked. And the fact that neither of us lost our senses. I don't know whether you think that.
No, that is very clear. That neither of you have. That is very clear. If you had to guess that there was a secret, for why you've been married so long and so happy.
I love my wife. That's simple.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is that his secret? Is he loves his wife? His secret? He loves his wife.
We enjoy our time together.
Uh-huh.
We've been a lot of places.
Uh-huh.
We did a lot of things together.
Uh-huh.
We're happy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That sounds very nice. Does martinis have anything to do with it?
Huh?
Any martinis have anything to do with it?
Well, martinis were really for different reasons.
Uh-huh.
When President Johnson created the poverty program,
Uh-huh.
we worked in the poverty program, and we worked long hours, and it was very strenuous. So when we came home, we had someone to relax us. That's when we started drinking martini.
Uh-huh.
And we drank a martini and related to each other how the day went and what we were very proud of accomplishing.
Uh-huh.
Like she had a program where she trained over-the-road truck drivers,
Uh-huh.
long-distance truck drivers, was what her program trained.
Uh-huh.
I did a lot of volunteer work, and so did he. But I spent a year in Africa, in West Africa.
Where? Which country?
Angela,
Gambia.
The Gambia?
in the Gambia.
Right.
I spent a year there
It's
teaching.
very west. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that didn't upset our marriage. He did what he had to do. He cooked. He always cooked. And it was a volunteer job, but I think we had something like $1,000 a month. But we didn't need, we were able to talk over the phone a lot. And he seemed to be happy when I got back home. My wife is back.
Tell us about your PhD. When you got your PhD.
I have my PhD, yes, from Fordham University.
In New York? In New York, right?
Yes,
Fordham.
in New York.
Is it anthropology?
English.
English. Wait, how old were you when you got your PhD?
No, it was in 1987, but you were in your 60s.
It was 1987, so you were in your 60s. But either way, what motivated you when you were that age? What motivated you to pursue the PhD?
Well, my family was oriented toward education. I don't know, just I always needed, and even when I graduated, I volunteered, even without going to Africa. I volunteered in New York to run Chinese schools, anywhere I could be of service. But that was in my head. I just seemed like I needed to do whatever. So when I volunteered, after I got my doctorate, I volunteered at Chinese schools, teaching English, and that was just a part of me.